2022 is almost over. Now we are almost in 2023, and like always we set goals. Oh, this year I'm gonna do this, this year I'm gonna do this year is my year, now I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna achieve this. But before going into that, into like, oh, this is what I want to do next year, 2023, what were your objectives in 2022? So the first thing is just to go back and look at your list, like, okay, what did I set as a goal for 2022 and how much of that did I actually accomplish? And if you did not accomplish none of them or not all of them, ask yourself, okay, why did that happen? Because we live in a world where we are constantly, we set a goal now, we forget about it, we go into our day-to-day activities, and then at the end of the year we kind of wake up, oh my god, it's the year's almost over, and then it's like a surprise, and then we say, oh, okay, now I'm gonna set my new goals for this next year coming, and this year is gonna be my year. I'm gonna do everything to actually achieve this and this. But we completely forget about the goals that we set in the previous years, because for us the year's already over and there's nothing we can do about it, and we just forget about it. Oh no, I'm just gonna set a new goal. But the reality is, unless you actually understand the reason why you didn't actually get these goals for the past year, you are just going to repeat the same thing for the next year. Meaning you're going to set goals, but you're not actually going to do what's necessary to actually achieve those goals. So that's why it's really important to go back to look at your goals for 2022 and say, okay, why didn't I achieve this? Because doing this, it's going to put you in the less than 1% of people who actually set goals and get them. Because the majority of people, most of them don't even set goals. And for those who set goals, they never actually look at it. It's kind of like just a wish. Oh, well, maybe one day I will do this or do that. This is like a wish list. But a goal is actually something that you are wanting to put in effort to get them. So if you had a list of goals and you didn't achieve them or accomplish them, then instead of going and starting putting your goals like, okay, this is what I want for next year, ask yourself, why didn't I accomplish the goals that I set last year? Because if I remember, for me, it used to be like that so many times that I would just set goals and then I would just find myself at the end of the year and I would say, oh, like, what happened? Like, I didn't get none of them. The year's over. Like, what happened? And I've lived my life like that until 3 years ago, where I actually started to say, okay, why am I not achieving my goals? And then I started to do something about it, and now I'm hitting my goals more consistently. So this is what you want, unless you just want to set goals just for fun. If you actually want to set goals because you want to achieve them, then you need to do this part. And the reason why I'm talking about is because we have people in our community, people using TechnoTutor, that this guy, for example, Mitchell, he had a 10 years vision. Like, he set the goals that, oh, in 10 years I want to be doing this, I want to be having this much money, I want to be like this in the society, and he ended up accomplishing that in 2 years. So imagine that, if you can have your 10 years goals done in 2 years. So this is what I'm talking about here. And that's the power of actually knowing how to set those goals and actually go and working on them so that you actually get them. Because if you set goals that, oh, okay, I want to make my money, I want to find the girl of my life or the man of my life, but you keep on just living your life the way you've been living up until now, it's not going to happen. A lot of changes is going to happen inside of you for you to actually get those things. Because the person that you are right now, you are not ready to get those things. So if you're not willing to look at, okay, where was I not ready yet, or what is it that has prevented me from actually hitting those goals. If you don't look at them and actually do the change that you need to change in there, so that you can actually become that person and actually make those things happen, it's still gonna be the same thing, that you set goals and then next year you do nothing about it. You celebrate Christmas and then, oh, it's already the end of 2023 and you haven't accomplished them. And what's then going to happen is that it's going to build a lot of frustration and a lot of regret inside of you. And regret, I made a video about it, is the deepest pain that you're going to face in your life. So do you want to regret, or do you want to celebrate because you actually achieved it? The choice is yours. So first of all, before rushing and setting new goals for next year, ask yourself, okay, why was I not able to get these goals? Ask yourself this question, because if you can answer this question, then your next goals that you're going to be setting, you're going to accomplish them. But if you do not ask yourself this question and get a correct answer, you're still going to waste next year, and you're not actually going to get what you want. Do you want that to happen?